The NBA season is somehow already approaching the quarter pole, and for fans, it's never too early for a good old-fashioned MVP debate. Conventional wisdom will tell you that if votes were being cast right now, Steph Curry would likely coast to his third Maurice Podoloff trophy.
Him from the Brooklyn Nets. We call him TLC if you'd like.
50-piece. While that conventional wisdom is wrong. That's not a knock on Steph, who's playing out of his mind for the league's best team, leading Golden State to first place with Klay Thompson still on the sidelines. But Curry hasn't been the best, or most valuable player so far this season. That distinction still belongs to the guy who won the award last year.
Jokic inside and he slams it home.
Nikola Jokic isn't just putting up another MVP caliber season. He's literally flirting with the best season ever. The easy knock on Jokic's 2022 MVP candidacy, other than voter fatigue after rewarding him last year, is that with Jamal Murray still sidelined and now Michael Porter Jr.'s season in jeopardy, the Joker's Denver Nuggets likely won't be good enough. Over the last 39 years, the only time a player won NBA MVP without his team earning a top 3 seed was Russell Westbrook 5 years ago. Westbrook's 2016-17 Thunder finished 6th in the West with a 47-35 record, but Westbrook was rewarded for averaging a triple-double and keeping OKC competitive in the team's first year post-KD. To win MVP in the association without leading an elite team, you basically have to do something never seen before, or close to it. Jokic isn't going to average a triple-double, and his standard numbers, while eye-popping, don't fit neatly into the type of packaging fans love. But whether you look at those basic stats, dive into the more advanced metric, or just evaluate the way Jokic elevates the Nuggets, it becomes quite clear the Joker is more impactful right now than Westbrook was in that historic 2016-17 campaign, than Curry has been this season, and maybe more impactful than any player we've seen in any season, ever.
It's okay. You think he's the MVP? Okay, fine, no problem.
If you don't live in the Mile High City, and especially if you do live in the Windy City, I can feel your outrage from here. But I'm not a blasphemer, hear me out. Just over a month into the season, Jokic is averaging better than 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists per game, while recording roughly a steal and a block per night. No player in history has ever averaged at least 26, 13, and 6 before. Jokic is shooting better than 59% from the field, which includes a 65% success rate on 2-point shots and 41% on more than 4 3-point attempts per game. Since the NBA adopted the 3-point line more than 4 decades ago, there have been 125 instances where a player averaged 26 plus points while also qualifying for the 3-point leaderboard. Curry is the only player to ever do it more efficiently than Jokic is right now. That kind of otherworldly efficiency helps explain why Jokic is currently on pace to shatter the single-season PER record. In fact, the gap between Jokic's current player efficiency rating and Wilt Chamberlain's best mark back in 1961-62 is the equivalent of the gap between Wilt and the 48th best PER season ever.
Are you serious?
It's not just the averages and the efficiency either. Jokic leads the league in literally every conceivable advanced or all-purpose metric. The big man's also getting it done like never before on the defensive end. Jokic has a reputation as a defensive minus, at least in part because he isn't a traditional rim protector who's going to dazzle you with thunderous blocks. But he moves his feet well for his size, can cause opponents problems with his hands and timing when he's defending at the level of the screen, and is a great positional and help defender when guarding pick and rolls in a more conservative drop scheme. Jokic is anchoring an above-average Nuggets defense that has fallen apart without him, allowing nearly 13 more points per 100 possessions when Jokic is on the bench. Whether you look at the way Jokic is scoring, shooting, and playmaking prop up an offense currently looking to Will Barton as its number 2 option, or the way he quietly goes about steadying Denver's defense despite the incredible offensive burden on his shoulders, Jokic is as complete a baller as exists right now.
Was there. Nuggets have 5 on 4. And Jokic, oh no!
Sorry, wrong clip.
Watch the turnover, gets by Monte, but just kind of losing. We saw Joker come by. And then just a give and go.
Casuals might look at the fact the Nuggets are a 500 team as evidence Jokic shouldn't be in the running for a second straight MVP award. But look deeper and you'll find that of all the impressive numbers I've bombarded you with so far, Denver's performance is the biggest reason why Jokic should be the early season MVP frontrunner. When Jokic has been on the court this season, a battered Nuggets team without its second and now third best players has performed at a level in line with Curry's league-leading Warriors. But with Jokic off the court, Denver has been almost 5 points per 100 possessions worse than the 30th ranked Rockets. Jokic's first quarter of the season has been a walking testament to what the MVP award is supposed to be about. He is value defined, in the same way Machine Gun Kelly is weed.
I am weed.
With all due respect to how early we still are in the 2021-2022 season, and to how awesome it's been to watch Curry, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Paul George, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and other stars so far this year, the truth is that if you've been paying attention to what the reigning MVP is doing in Denver, this wouldn't even be a debate at all. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button.